Hello everyone, welcome back. I am Miss Sini and I am an intern in LEXIS and Company. The topic which we are going to cover today is a basic topic, yet one of the most important topic in a layman's life. The name of the topic is 20 laws which are important to be known by a common man. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Knowledge of law and their ensuing rights not only equip us with a sense of security but also bestow upon us an incredible empowerment. In my whole law student life, I have seen many opportunities or have met many people who are completely ignorant or oblivious to the existence of their fundamental rights and inherent legal rights. The lack of knowledge of this right is keen of not having any right at all, and it's time that we prevent this scenario from playing out. Indian structure has offered a number of rights to the folks to guard their basic rights. However, sadly, most of the individuals are not conscious about their own rights. On this event, I will give some guidelines and the rights which not solely schedule folks pursuant but additionally ease their each day life. There is nothing more important than knowing your country's law and rights. You never know when you might need to put them into use. While most of us are aware of some basic laws and rights, here are some of which might be not known to all. So let's get started with the 20 laws which every man should know. So the first is Motor Vehicle Act 1988, Section 185 and Section 202. At the time of driving, if your 100 ml blood contains more than 30 mg of alcohol, then the police can arrest you without a warrant. So be careful before going out that if you're having 30 mg of alcohol content, then the police can arrest you. Second is CRPC Section 46. No woman can be arrested before 6 a.m. and after 6:30 p.m. Indian Penal Code Section 166 Clause A. A police officer cannot refuse to file an FIR if he and she does not do so. He can be jailed up to 6 months, 1 year imprisonment. Fourth is Indian Sarais Act 1887. Even a 5-star hotel cannot prohibit you from drinking potable water and using its washroom. So if there is a situation such as, you can use this act. Fifth is again a Motor Vehicle Act 1988. As per Section 129 of Indian Motor Vehicle Act, wearing a helmet is must for two-wheeler riders, and Section 128 of this act limits the maximum 2 riders on the bike. This law also says that if the traffic police officer snatches the key from the car or motorcycle, it is illegal. You have the full right to launch a legal proceedings against that officer. Sixth is Domestic Vehicle Act 2005. If a young boy and a girl want to live in together in a live-in relationship, they can do so because it is not illegal. Even the newborn from this relationship is also called the legal son or daughter of this newly born, have the full right in the asset of his or her father. So, if such a situation arises, it is not an illegal child and the relationship is not at all illegal. Seventh is Police Act 1861. A police officer is always on duty whether he or she is wearing a uniform or not. If a person makes a complaint to the officer, he or she could not say that he was helping the victim because he or she is not on duty. Eighth is Maternity Benefit Act 1961. No company can fire a pregnant woman. It may be punishable for a maximum of 3 years of imprisonment. If the company, government or private has more than 10 employees, then the pregnant woman employee is eligible to get 84 days paid maternity leave. Ninth is Income Tax Act 1861. In case of tax violation, the tax collection officer has the power to arrest you, but before arresting you, he or she have to send a notice to you. Only tax commissioner decides how long will you stay in the custody. 10th is Hindu Marriage Act Section 13. As per the Hindu Marriage Act 1955, any husband and wife can apply for divorce in the court on the basis of adultery, that is physical relationship outside the marriage, physical mental abuse, impotency to leave home without information, to change Hindu religion and adopt other religion, insanity, incurable disease, and no information about the husband or wife for 7 years. 11th is Code of Criminal Procedure 1973. Only a woman police constable can arrest women. Male constable do not have the right to arrest a woman. And also, as mentioned earlier, women have the right to deny going to the police station after 6 p.m. and before 6 a.m. In the case of serious crime, only after the receipt of written order from the magistrate, a male policeman can arrest a woman. 12th is, as per the Indian Charter, Indian Oil Corporation website, there are very few people who know that if there is a gas cylinder blast during the cooking of a food, then the gas agency is liable to pay rupees 50 lakhs to the victim as compensation. To claim this compensation, consumer needs to lodge an FIR to the nearest police station and submit it to the concerned gas agency. Next right is Automotive Amendment Bill 2016. If you are fined for a crime like riding a bike without a helmet or any such reason, then you will be not fined for the same reason on the same day. 14th is Maximum Retail Price Act 2014. Any shopkeeper cannot charge you more than the printed price at the commodity, but the consumer has the right to bargain for less than the printed price of the commodity. 15th is Limitation Act 1963. If your office does not pay you, then you have the power to file an FIR against it within 3 years. But if you report after 3 years, you will not get anything for the due. 16th is Section 294 of the Indian Penal Code. If you are found involved in an obscene activity at a public place, you can be imprisoned for 3 years. But in the absence of the exact definition of obscene activity, police have misused this act. So be careful that if you are involved in any obscene activity at the public place, then you will be held liable, but it also depends upon police station to police station. Next is Hindu Adoption and Maintenance Act 1956. If somebody belongs to a Hindu religion and has a son or a grandson, then he cannot adopt a second child. There must be a gap of at least 21 years between the adopter and the adopted son. 18th is specified in Delhi, that is the Delhi Rent Control Act 1958. According to Section 14, if you are living in Delhi, then your landlord does not have the right to forcefully vacate you from your house without giving prior notice to you. 19th is Indian Farmers Law 2020. The Indian Farmers Law 2020 averred the Farmers Bill passed by the Lok Sabha on 17 September 2020 and by the Rajya Sabha on 20 September 2020. The bill, all in all, is trying to furnish ranchers from various advertising agencies and channels and give a lawful structure to ranchers and to go into pre-mastermind contracts in addition to others. The President of India, Ramnath Kovind, gave his consent for 3 bills on 27 September 2020. The last law is the Ministry of Women and Children Development. In 2011, the Ministry of Women and Children Development ruled out against a single man adopting a girl child in order to keep adoption clean and safer. A single man cannot adopt a girl child. So, these were the 20 rights among the 100 of other rights that are equally important. But these are the basic or the most important and daily used rights that most of the people are not knowing. So I hope that this video helped you to understand some of the basic rights which you have, and you have the power to stand out if you feel that your rights are being misused. So I hope that this video helped you to understand the basic of law and about your rights. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, stay safe, take care, bye.